So my earliest memory at Kwcac was probably in the nursery because I was born here. But my first memory in the English congregation was actually in service. I think the first service I went to, I was serving on worship team. So that day when I was playing piano, my hands were cold and clammy as usual. And then I just had, one song to do and everything went all right. But yeah, ever since then I've been, serving on the worship team in the English ministry. And I guess a shameless promotion right here. We need an English worship leader right now. And for all you parents out there with young kids, grade 7 or 8, that's when I started serving. So we hope you can get your kids into at least serving in the English congregation through worship or maybe through greeting people at the doors. So, yeah.
My experience has been a very positive one. Everyone in the English congregation is so friendly and welcoming, and they are also very flexible and accommodating. And no one is judgmental. We appreciate everyone, and there are lots of places where we can serve together. And in spite of all the changes in the past few years, some are expected, some are not expected, but I see God's hand all along, His guidance, His protection, and also we see that God is with us, and we are still very committed as a congregation. And as for the YAF, yes, we share a lot of laughter and we have fun together.
My fondest memories of the English congregation are all the times we spend at the Young Adult Fellowship and just sharing meals together and just fellowshipping outside of the church in a casual environment. I really enjoy the times we spend just laughing and sharing with one another and studying the Word.
Right. One thing I appreciate about the English congregation is just how welcoming they have been to not just myself, but also my wife. And they've really helped us adjust to this new environment. And I think that is something that if they carry on, that will attract a lot more people and help the English congregation grow much larger.
I appreciate the food that's served for after Sunday service. The breakfast is always pretty good. I like the soup and the congee and the eggs. I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
Well, I was looking for a new church and I wasn't quite sure where to go in town, and a friend of mine invited me to come here with her, and I wasn't quite sure about a Chinese church, if I would fit in or what it would be like, but I just really felt welcomed immediately, and I was so thankful that she invited me and that people were so open to having me, and I just felt like it's been a family here, and I wish I'd discovered it sooner.
As a relative newcomer, I really appreciate how everyone has been very welcoming in the English congregation, and it's been a lot of fun to get to know my brothers and sisters in Christ more and to continue fellowshipping with them.
So I grew up in this church and I was raised up in this church as well, and I think that one thing I appreciate is all the bonds that I've made, whether it's with pastors or with people that I interact with a lot, and the biggest thing is accountability, and that we've been able to build off each other and also be able to tell each other what's on our mind and also be able to improve each other.
One of the things I've learned is that the chief end of man is to glorify and to enjoy God forever. Therefore, to glorify means to worship and to give thanks to God, and to enjoy Him is to have a good bond with Him. So yeah.
I learned that it's very important for us to read the Bible and pray every day, because if we didn't do these things, then we wouldn't really learn about God, and we wouldn't be able to talk to Him.
One thing that I've learned during my time here at Kitchener-Waterloo Chinese Alliance Church is how to serve and how to love others. Because our congregation is quite small, there's lots of opportunity, and I feel very blessed to be a part of this congregation and to help out.
Since my time at Quack, I've been involved especially with the youth ministry, which has been a lot of fun. And I've also served in the English or young adult Sunday school, which has been great because we've been sharing a lot of what we've been learning, both from each other and from the Word, and I hope that continues on for years to come.
Me personally, I want to see a stable English pastor in our ministry, and I feel like me personally, I have benefited a lot from Pastor Andrew's time here. Like personally, he had me baptized, and then my growth in Christ was increased more and more just by having a stable pastor always being there for me.
I want to encourage the English congregation members to step up, serve, and disciple. We are the youngest congregation. We are the smallest congregation. And so invest. Invest your time into the youth, speaking truth into their lives, and invest your time into the church, serving in areas such as worship ministry or kids ministry.
Just through the ups and downs of the church, I just want to encourage KWCAC to not be strangers between the three congregations, but to be unified in how we can serve with each other, encourage each other, and build God's kingdom together as one church.
If you take a moment and look at the people who are part of the English fellowship, the English congregation, you'll see that and look at all the people who have come through our doors, so to speak. You can see the positive effects that we have on our brothers and sisters just in these few years of encounters we have that God has given to us. And I guess we can be encouraged by that, knowing that we all have a part to play in building up God's kingdom. And all the people who you've seen pass through these doors over the years, I guess, are the proof of what God has been doing in and through your lives as the body in Quack, and the blessing that's been poured out on the rest of the church throughout the world, now and in the days to come.
Okay, go. Right now?
Yeah, so I was basically born here, so I don't remember much. But the first, well, I don't, cut.
So since my time here at Quack, should I stop? Should I say Quack? Quack.
Is it good, Greg?
It's really good.
All right. Okay.
I would say you should check it out.
You have to endorse YAF right now.
Yeah.
Sponsored by YAF Pie.
Okay.
The pie is sponsored by YAF. So if you come to YAF, you get free pie. And Greg.
No problem.
So, yeah. Come to YAF.